Don't call it a comeback. This is Once Upon a Time. The year is 2001 and Mariah Carey has just hit a wall in her professional and personal life. Her debut film Glitter bombed, earning less than $8 million in the box office. Matters only got worse after Mariah Carey appeared on TRL.
Mariah Carey! You gotta be kidding me.
Ice cream truck. Come on. Wow.
I was just going to commercial.
I can't push this thing. Hold on.
What are you talking about? What are you doing here? If you're just joining us, Mariah Carey just walked in wearing a t-shirt pushing an ice cream bin. Unannounced to me.
Wait, get the truck, get the truck. Hi, Carson.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
How are
I
you?
just thought I'd surprise
What are you wearing?
Wait.
Holy crap.
Hi. Okay, wait. Where's my spot? I got a present for you.
Okay.
Wait, where am I supposed to stand for this?
I don't know. What are you doing here is the
I'm
question.
here. Can you hold this?
Yeah,
I
sure.
brought you a present. It's this shirt.
Yes, of course it does. What are you doing? Oh my God. What are you doing? Mariah Carey is stripping on TRL right now. Is it my birthday that I didn't know about it? Wow.
You like this?
Holy mackerel.
You like this?
Hey, can we get the AC cranked down? The AC, crank it down, get nice and full. Wow.
You like this?
What are you doing? What did you bring?
I'm trying to. You're my therapy session right now, Carson.
Okay, what's wrong?
Every now and then, somebody needs a little therapy.
Yes, I understand that.
And today is that moment for me.
What's wrong? Well, you weren't.
Everything's
Aren't
great.
you busy? You just came by TRL to
Hello.
hang out? I did not know about this.
We're just here.
What is this you brought? Is this ice cream? Is this?
It's the ice cream truck. See, they had decorated this. Wait, try to avoid shots because these shorts are really short.
Yeah, just don't move. Talk about the ice
No.
cream.
But we gotta discuss this. Okay.
Things
All
look
right,
good
I
from
won't
here.
move. I won't move. But these are just some folks on the nice street. Oh, we like this.
Mariah Carey's
okay.
lost her mind. I don't know exactly what's going on here. I was going to commercial break
Wait,
out of the other
wait.
video, and I
It's
hear
the
her
ice
singing.
cream
You brought
truck.
ice cream.
Look at the ice cream truck. I bought everybody presents.
All
Hold
right,
on.
Mariah, here. I gotta go to break. They're killing me. And I didn't know about this. We'll be right back with Mariah Carey on TRL, unexpectedly passing out ice cream. And more jingles, more videos.
All right. Whoa.
Where Mariah?
Yes.
I don't know.
Following the film's and soundtrack's poor performance and Mariah's TRL appearance, Virgin Records America bought out Carey's $100 million recording contract. The company paid her $28 million to part ways. It seemed like Mariah had hit rock bottom. She posted a personal letter on her official site, then checked into a hospital in Connecticut because of an emotional and physical breakdown. After Mariah's 2-week hospitalization, she flew to Carpi, Italy to start working on her new album Charm Bracelet. Charm Bracelet is the 9th studio album by Mariah Carey, released on December 3, 2002, through Monarchy Entertainment and Island Records. Charm Bracelet debuted at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart and sold 241,000 copies in its first week. Internationally, the album reached the top 10 in Japan and Switzerland and peaked inside the top 40 in 7 other countries. The album was Mariah's first release since her breakdown following the release of Glitter. Critics stated that Charm Bracelet was a strong improvement over Glitter, but not something that would re-establish her popularity as in the early stages of her career. The critics were somewhat right. Charm Bracelet did better than the soundtrack for Glitter, but it sold fewer than her hit album Rainbow. On November 18, 2004, Mariah revealed on her website the name of her new album would be The Emancipation of Mimi. When Mariah was recording her album, L.A. Reid learned that close friends referred to Mariah as Mimi. He had told her, "I feel your spirit on this record. You should use that name in the title, because that's the fun side of you that people don't get to see, the side that can laugh at the diva jokes, laugh at the breakdown jokes, laugh at whatever they want to say about you and just live life and enjoy it." Mariah explained that Mimi is a very personal nickname only used by those in her inner circle, and thus the title meant she was letting her guard down and inviting her fans to be that much closer to her. She thought that naming her album The Emancipation of Mariah Carey would be obnoxious. Mariah and her management decided to release It's Like That as the album's lead single, calling it the right firestarter. When asked about the single, Mariah stated, "I had the chills. I had a great feeling about it when we finished writing the song, and I was flying back from Atlanta at some crazy hour of the morning. But we were listening to it on the plane ride on the way home, and even from the demo version, I really felt something very special." Mariah was right. It's Like That was released as the album's lead single on January 7, 2005. It became her highest charting song internationally in years and peaked at number 16 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The second single, We Belong Together, became one of the biggest hits of Carey's career. It became her 16th chart-topping single in the US, spending 14 weeks on the Hot 100's peak, the longest stay of any song during the 2000s. Shake It Off was the third single released from The Emancipation of Mimi. It peaked at number 2 on the Hot 100, being barred from the top position by Carey's previous single, We Belong Together. It became the first time in Billboard history that a female artist occupied the top 2 spots on the chart as a lead artist. Don't Forget About Us was released as the fourth single from the album. The song became Carey's 17th chart topper in the US, tying her with Elvis Presley for the most #1 singles by a solo artist. Fly Like a Bird was released as the fifth single from the album in the US, followed by Say Something. When talking about the album with MTV, Mariah said the album is not about making the older executives happy by making a Bring Down the House, tearjerker ballad, or something steeped in the media dramas of my life. What I tried to do was keep the sessions very sparse, underproduced, like in 70s soul music. Mariah reportedly had been frustrated with the overproduction on many of her previous records. So she decided to record the majority of The Emancipation of Mimi alongside a band. On April 12, 2005, Mariah released The Emancipation of Mimi. The Emancipation of Mimi became Mariah's highest-selling album in the US since Daydream. In the first week of release, it debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 404,000 copies. It became her fifth #1 album in the country and her third album to debut at the top. It stayed in the top 10 for months before dropping to number 11 on September 28, 2005. The album remained in the top 20 for 31 consecutive weeks and stayed on for 74 weeks in total. The Emancipation of Mimi was the best-selling album in the US in 2005, with nearly 5 million units sold. By the last week of the year, the album outsold The Massacre, which had been released more than 6 weeks earlier. As of October 2011, The Emancipation of Mimi has sold 10 million copies worldwide. The Emancipation of Mimi entered the Australian Albums Chart on April 17, 2005, at number 13. During the following week, it peaked and spent 1 week at number 6. The album spent a total of 46 weeks on the chart. It was certified platinum by the Australian Recording Industry Association, ARIA, denoting shipments of 70,000 units, and finished at number 27 on the end-of-year chart. In Canada, The Emancipation of Mimi debuted and peaked at number 2 on the Canadian Albums Chart, with first-week sales of 11,000 units. The album was certified triple platinum by the Canadian Recording Industry Association, CRIA, for shipments of 300,000 units. The Emancipation of Mimi received many awards and nominations. The Emancipation of Mimi won the 2005 Soul Train Awards for Best R&B Soul Album and Best Female R&B Soul Album, and the 2005 Vibe Award for Album of the Year. It earned 10 Grammy Award nominations in 2006 through 2007, 8 in 2006 for the original release, and 2 in 2007 for Ultra Platinum Edition. In 2006, Mariah won Best Contemporary R&B Album for The Emancipation of Mimi, as well as Best Female R&B Vocal Performance and Best R&B Song for We Belong Together. Mariah was nominated for Album of the Year, Record of the Year, We Belong Together, Song of the Year, We Belong Together, Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, It's Like That, and Best Traditional R&B Vocal Performance, Mine Again. In 2007, Don't Forget About Us was nominated for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance and Best R&B Song. Remember I told you don't call it a comeback. This is Once Upon a Time.